On February 22, 2026, Mexico woke up on fire. Highways blocked by burning vehicles, airports in panic, supermarkets in flames. Over 85 simultaneous attacks across 20 states, all within hours of a single piece of news. The most feared drug lord on the planet was dead. His name was Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, but the streets knew him as El Mano, the Ghost. The man who built the most dangerous cartel in the world and ran it without anyone ever seeing his face. He was born in 1966 in a small Mexican town. He kept a low profile his entire life, while other traffickers chased fame. When he was just 19, he was arrested in San Francisco for dealing heroin. Deported back to Mexico, he actually became a local police officer for a while. But that was just the beginning of his double life. By 2009, El Mano founded the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, the CJNG. And what followed wasn't just crime. It was something closer to war. In just a few years, the CJNG became the fastest-growing criminal organization on Earth. They didn't just sell drugs, they operated like a military. Explosive drones, rocket launchers, paramilitary tactics that shocked even the most hardened intelligence officials. They flooded US streets with fentanyl and methamphetamine. They assassinated high-ranking government officials. Washington put a $15 million bounty on his head, one of the largest in the history of organized crime. But catching a ghost isn't easy. For years, El Mano moved without a trace. No public appearances, no careless phone calls. He let his empire run itself from the shadows. What finally broke him wasn't a military operation, it was love. Mexican intelligence began tracking the movements of one of his romantic partners. That surveillance led them to a remote ranch hidden in the mountains of Talpa. It was exactly the kind of isolated, quiet location a ghost would choose. In the hours before dawn on February 22nd, the trap was set. Special forces surrounded the area with infantry and helicopters. But El Mano's personal guard fought back hard. Grenade launchers, heavy weapons, to buy him time to escape into the surrounding woods. He ran, they followed, and deep in those trees, severely wounded, El Mano was captured alive. The plan was to fly him to a hospital in Mexico City, to make an example of him, just like El Chapo before him. He died on the helicopter, 59 years old. The moment the news broke, the CJNG activated a protocol the world had never seen at this scale. Total chaos. Maximum terror. 85 narco blockades, cities like Guadalajara completely paralyzed. Prison breaks, pharmacies and supermarkets torched. The Mexican government had to deploy over 10,000 troops in days just to restore basic order. This was a calculated show of force, a message to the world. We've seen this movie before. In 2016, El Chapo was finally captured. That arrest was supposed to be a turning point. Instead, it created a power vacuum. El Mano and his newly born Jalisco cartel exploded into it. They expanded like wildfire, filling every space El Chapo left behind. Now, history is repeating. El Mano's natural successors are already gone. His son, El Manito, was extradited to a US prison years ago. The throne is empty. And the most ruthless men in the organization are already circling it. Men like Hugo Mendoza Gaitan and Juan Carlos Valencia Gonzalez. Without El Mano's iron grip, security experts are certain the CJNG will fracture. What comes next will be a savage internal battle for control of a multi-billion-dollar empire. The fall of El Mano is historic, but the empire he built doesn't disappear when one man dies. It just changes hands. Mexico stands at a turning point. Did killing El Mano end the Jalisco cartel? Or did it just light the fuse on something even darker?